Welcome, one and all. Open panel time. If you're here, chime in. I got nothing better to do. I'll just sit here. This is 420 friendly here. If you smoke 'em, got 'em. Or if you got 'em, smoke 'em. If you smoke 'em, got 'em. I wonder if there's anybody here. Okay, I'll just sit here. Wait for nobody. That's how life is, right? Whatever, this is the fucking internet. I'll just sit here and pack a bowl till somebody stumbles upon the stream. We're gonna smoke some JJ's Rockstar. This stuff it's scraggly, but it's a really good buzz. It reminds me of weed from the 90s. No shit, really decent. There's something to be said about old school weed compared to high potency dispensary weed, which is nice, very nice. But there's nothing like an old fucking homegrown style weed. Ain't nothing like it. Yeah, it is a bit scraggly. It's dried out, but that's okay. It's still sticking together. Yes, sir. I wish TFC Jedi was here, man. Have a smoke-a-thon. He could add some videos to the stream. Where are you, TFC? Hey, Liz, how you doing? What you doing up? It's probably, I guess it's afternoon for you in Aussie land. Is it afternoon? Hey, you can join my stream if you want. We just say hi, shoot the shit, talk about whatever. Don't be shy. It's okay. Only early. It's 3:30 a.m. here. Does that mean you want to get on the stream? You're welcome to come on. I'll I mean, you have an avatar. You could put whatever you want up for whatever, you know. Uh, just say hi. Are you turning me down, Liz? That's cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But you don't want to get up here? I'd like to talk to you. I mean, you're a cool person. I think you're awesome. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be cool to talk to you. You're making me want to cry. Now I'm getting misty-eyed. I wanted to talk to Liz. No, I'm kidding. I'm just joking. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but if you can find Jedi, that's cool. He's. I guess he might be working. Who knows? It's like he usually works in the middle of the night. I think. Come on, Liz, hang out. What happened to that one dude you used to stream with? Do you know I'm talking? You know I'm talking about, Liz. That one dude. He seemed like he was from New York or something. Um, you guys used to have like a dual stream, right? Cool. I guess you guys aren't. Uh, yeah. Where's Nick at? I mean, you guys don't stream no more. You banned him. Oh shit! I figured something went down. I knew something went down. Oh my god! What did he do? Did he suck Owen's penis? Oh shit! You didn't ban him, but where has he been? That's I just been wondering because you've been putting out these solo vids. Oh he yeah, oh shit. He just yeah. My nephew did that to one of my lives the last time. He had King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard or something, and like he pulled up one or um ad the other guy, the old punk rocker, pulled that up because my nephew was like talking about it, and I was like, yeah, pull it up. And that like it got my thing. It's banned in certain countries, and I somehow, I guess, hopefully it's still there, but apparently it cut out that part of the stream, which was like 3 minutes. Fucking YouTube. YouTube's retarded. 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 So what's up, Liz? Are you out of here, or what are you doing? It'd be cool to have somebody up here. It'd be a really mellow stream if you got up here, Liz. You're a very agreeable, nice person, I have to say, and I hate the way people make fun of you. It makes me sick. Oh shit! Yeah, I can give you the link. And to everybody, it looks like I'm talking to myself, doesn't it? Because nobody could see your chat. Oh my god! All right, so here's the link. Man, welcome, Liz. It's good to see you. Cool. Um, like there's a way. I think I could. I had nothing going on in this stream for so long, and then you popped up. I wonder if there's a way I can cut off. I think there is a way that I can cut off to the point to where we're talking, and I could make this unlisted till then. I think, yeah. It's good to. I'm glad you want to hang out. Bear Tardy, a reporter. How you
Hi,
doing?
hi, Jim. I just changed that.
I
Hang on.
love your name. That's
Hang on, I
great.
gotta change it. No, I gotta change it to Liz. Hang
That's
on.
funny, man. Bear Tardy. So,
Better,
and
yeah.
it, is Owen still jerking that idea, the Beartaria? You
Oh, wow. Yeah, he is.
know where
He,
he got the idea for that, right? Uh the whole Taria thing. He got that from what's his name? He was all jerking off the idea of quantum of conscience, and he was talking about Tertaria all the time. And then all of a sudden, Owen was talking about Beartaria. It's like,
oh,
are they working together or something? Is I wonder if Paul Romano's working with the crowd. They're like some sort of weird gang.
oh.
The Tartaria, that was the first I ever heard of it was from Quantum of Conscience, and then I hear Owen talking about Tartaria, and then it's Beartaria. Beartaria. Why?
Oh, that's interesting, Jim, because someone way back said that James True came up with the idea. Have you heard of James True?
Yeah, I've heard that name. That handle. I've heard of that name. It was
Yeah.
a YouTuber or something.
Mm, interesting. It wouldn't surprise me though. Owen steals stuff from everyone. Hoax has had enough of Owen. He started up a new channel called Bear Wars, and
Oh man, is it live? Is it active?
he hasn't streamed yet, but
Oh
he's
man, I gotta sign on to that. Man,
like, it's
and
crazy.
Hoax is a he's awesome, man. He's the best. I
Hmm.
mean, like it's so weird, man. He pulls up all these songs that I haven't heard in so long, and I get goosebumps. It's just like wow, and I
Isn't
hardly
it?
get goosebumps anymore because of my nervous system. And
Oh, interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But, but yes, he pulls a. Honestly, that's the only reason I started watching Hoax was for the music.
right.
And his choices are just wow.
Yeah, yeah, like just like random out of nowhere songs that like I'd totally forgotten about for so
For
long, and then he
years,
just
same.
dug it out of my brain, like, oh man.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, he's such a professional. Puts on such a good show. It's
Yeah,
it's
totally.
not easy. Like you've started live streaming again, and it's not easy. Like to hold an audience's attention for that long. But he
Man,
does. Yeah,
people love
yeah.
him though. People love Hoax. I mean, like, I love him too, man. Like,
Mm.
I don't think he likes me though.
Oh, why not? Of course he does. Hoax doesn't dislike anyone.
I don't know. I it,
What did you do, Jim? Did you do
well,
something naughty?
no, I didn't do anything. I just I got on. All right, so me and Jedi were hanging out on a stream. It was on Hoax's stream one night.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the panel, both of us, and then all of a sudden somebody whipped their schlong out, and then and then the whole thing got shut down, and somehow me and him ended up on that Jesse Davis's stream, and I didn't know him as Jesse Davis. His name was just me, right? And
Yeah.
me and Jedi ended up over there talking to him, and somehow so I thought this was cool because um apparently what's his name Nate was a friends with him too. So
Oh,
I
no.
thought they were all friends, and I thought Hoax was friends with everybody there. And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, like the next time I get on Hoax's stream, I got on one of his streams, and then everybody's like talking about, uh, are you gonna vote for Thomas Schoenberger for Man of the Year? And I'm like, I don't vote. I don't know who this guy is. All I know is that Nate was freaked out about him, and I just don't want anything to do with it. And then all of a sudden, I'm
Mm,
out. People were pulling up streams of me on that
mm.
turd's Jesse Davis's stream.
Yeah.
They and
Yeah.
I just want nothing to do with that motherfucker ever again
Yeah.
because my face was on that. I'm just like he's a con man, and so is his wife.
Wow. Wow. So you got caught up in the whole thing when it was,
Yeah, all I did was like get on his stream once or twice, and then
yeah.
all of a sudden I was public enemy number one.
Oh, no. Oh, poor
And then
Jim.
all of a
Oh,
sudden, like they were talking about Thomas Schoenberger, and okay, yeah, okay, they were talking about him being the devil and all this and that. And
yeah.
I didn't really listen to it except for the fact that I'd heard prior that Nathan was freaked out about
Nathan,
Thomas
yeah,
Schoenberger.
Nathan was
So
spitting out about.
that kind of just that struck me in the heart a little bit. And
Mm.
then all of a sudden I'm a part of
You caught up. Yeah.
the sewer gang. I don't want anything to do with these motherfuckers, you know, like
Oh, Jim. I'm sure everything's fine. I'm
uh,
sure Hope knows that.
I was hoping to get on Hoax's Christmas stream, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a fair way away. You
But
will. You will, Jim.
I don't think he likes me, dude, because
Uh,
I mean,
Where'd you go? Come back, Jim.
crap. I'm sorry. My mouse turned me off. So anyway, like I was talking shit about Schoenberger when I shouldn't have been, and I was drinking that night. And but I had no ill will towards this person except for the fact that Nathan, and then all of a sudden this Jesse Davis faggot fed the fire, and I
Yeah.
regret it, and I take it back. I want to take it back, but I can't because I took part in that shit. Nathan, but like thank God he's back to normal.
Nathan is doing well now.
Oh yeah, he's doing much better. He's
Oh,
on some new medicine. I was on his streams the past couple streams, and he's doing much better.
oh,
He's
I'm glad.
back to his old self. I don't know if you saw him back when he was doing the news and all that. He's
Mm-hmm.
back to his old self, all just about like on the sliver of being his old self again.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yeah, and
That Yeah, that was a bit touch and go there for a while.
yeah, it was kind of scary because I've known him since. Well, I didn't really get to know him, but I've seen him since
Mhm.
2016 or 17. And then
Wow.
I got to know him in 2019, all the way up through COVID, all the way through up
Oh,
until
wow.
now. And I'd never seen him. He acted normal for so long. He was the most level headed person I ever knew, ever saw anywhere. And all of a sudden, he just goes bonkers. I mean, I'm talking bonkers. And, I guess him and his wife had a falling out, but now they're back together. I think that really probably cured him, and maybe whatever new medicine he's on, I hope it did
Yeah,
help him
yeah,
out.
I hope it did too. Yeah, wow. Wow.
And it's cold in here. I still haven't gotten my air conditioner out of the window. Holy crap, it's cold.
Is it? Put a jacket on. Have you got a blanket? Get a blanket, Jim.
Well, I got a
Wrap.
blanket on and a sweatshirt, but I'm still a little
Yeah.
rigid. I don't know. I haven't had enough food today. I don't know.
Oh God, you gotta eat something.
I know, man. I'm getting skinny. It's cold. I wonder what the temperature is. I can check it. Oh, man, I'm shivering my bones off.
You gotta
Oh,
rug up.
it's 47 degrees, man. Oh, man, I got to get Nathan to pull my air conditioner out of the window. It's nearly freezing. Oh, my God. 47 Fahrenheit is barely cold.
That is cold.
Yeah. Oh, my
It's not
God.
winter there. What the?
My ears are going to get fucking infected or something.
You just get rugged up. Get a blanket or something, Jim. I'll
Like,
wait.
but I can't really get up because my legs don't really want to work anymore.
Well, can you reach for a blanket or a quilt? Where are you? Near your bed?
Actually, I got a pair of pants I could put around my back.
Yeah.
This will work. Yeah, good idea, Liz.
No, just yeah. Grab
I've got
anything.
I've got this blanket that
What about a beanie? Have you got a beanie? Like a
uh,
scarf. Yeah, like a scarf. You got to warm your head. Yeah,
I
that'll
used
warm.
to. You want to hear something funny, and I'm embarrassed to say this. I used to have a fucking a big bear beanie. It was the blue one, and like I thought it was pretty cool, and it was like I thought it was pretty cool, like like 2017, 16 or something like that, or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
18. And I got it. It took forever to get here. It took almost a year.
Oh, did you?
But it was the only, but it wasn't like a fucking a beanie. It was like a Owen beanie, and it
Yeah.
had a pom pom on the top. That was the thing I liked about it. An orange pom pom on a blue beanie. That was
Wow.
all right, like $15. All right, whatever, And but I lost it. I don't know where the fuck it is, and I don't care. I lost it
Yeah.
years ago. But yeah, it, um, you know what? You're right, man. This just a pair of pants around my neck did it. I'm feeling warm again. My neck is
Really?
so scrawny, dude. My neck is like a stick.
So, Jim, can I
Yeah,
ask? bit off topic. I got to
Sure.
go back to what you just told me at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go on. Yes.
Like, I missed that live stream with Hoax. Is the one where the stream got pulled because the guy pulled his
Whipped his.
willy out on the
Yep.
stream? Like,
Yep.
how is that possible? Who did Hoax have on that could do that? Who did it?
That's a good question. Like I don't know who it was, but like there was me, Jedi, and I don't think Jesse Davis was on that panel, but like he
Okay.
showed up. Him and me and Jedi somehow got on a panel after that. But I was a little tipsy, so I don't know how I got there, but I know that we ended up in the same place, and I thought we were all friends. And
Mhm.
it turned out not so much.
No, no, that's okay. I just can't believe that happened on Hoax's stream. Like, how
Yeah,
come I haven't heard about it till now?
dude,
I,
oh my
I'm
god,
upset. I
dude,
should
dude,
know
a-
about
ask to
it.
ask Hoax about it.
I
He'll,
will.
he'll tell you. Well, I mean, I don't know if he'll tell you about it or not, but I'm telling you about it.
Yeah,
It's
I want to
somebody,
know. I
there
need the
was
details.
this like this branch that came out, and I'm like, what is that? I'm like, oh god, and I hid my face. I was just like, oh, I can't look at this because I thought somebody really pulled out. Maybe it was a picture, but I thought somebody pulled out their dick.
Wow. And the
Oh
stream
man,
went down
and
straight away.
that was right when Hoax just shut it down,
Okay, all
like
right.
shut it down.
The whole
Oh
thing, the whole stream
yeah,
stopped.
it was just shut down like
Wow.
done. It was just like I'd never seen Hoax shut down a stream like that ever. And
Wow.
I've
That's
seen a
wild.
lot of Hoax's streams like in
Yes.
the middle of the damn night is when but I stay up all night anyway, so I chances are I'm gonna catch one of his streams because I stay up all night.
That's so funny. Oh, the one stream I probably missed.
And it was so crazy. You should ask him about it and ask him who the fuck that was because I'm
Yes, I wanna
curious who
know,
the
I
hell
will.
that was.
Yeah, I will, Jim. I'll ask him.
I wonder no, I don't think it was Tommy. I don't think it was Illuma Tommy. I'm throwing names around. That's stupid. But Illuma Tommy's a real asshole sometimes, I gotta say.
He wouldn't do that on a live stream. No
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I don't think so. But he is an asshole.
Yeah, I've heard a bit
I'm
about
sorry, I didn't see it, but I've seen him
no,
be a real
hey,
dick to a lot of people. I've tried it. I've never ever been well, I did say some shit about Schoenberger, but I didn't know him except for the fact that that Nathan didn't like him, and then all of a sudden this stranger fucking I'm Jesse Davis. That
yeah, I remember
motherfucker tried to sway my head. Oh, he fucked with my wife and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh my god, that's terrible. After
yeah,
hearing Nathan talk about how bad this and like I think he's a great musician. There's nothing wrong with his fucking music. There's nothing evil about it. And like, what the fuck? There's
yeah.
nothing evil about it. In
No,
fact,
and he,
I think it's kind of beautiful.
yeah, and he does. Like, I remember Hoax asking him when he did the interview with him. Hoax asked him like about it being hypnotic, his music, and most. You know yourself, you're a musician, right, Tim? So you
Yeah.
know that music can affect your mind, and it can like put you in altered states, right? Certain music. So Hoax asked him, and he honestly said, yes, there's a like a what do you call it, a disclaimer under his music that says it can put you in a hypnotic type of state. But a lot
Oh
of music,
yeah, yeah.
you
That
listen to
Apple.
some of the pianists and things like that, and you're
It,
just like you're
it's not.
somewhere else, you know.
It's not even the music on that video, Liz. It's the thing that's really disturbing about that. He even put out a part two just about a couple weeks ago. I'm subscribed to his uh what's his name? What did he call it? He, yeah, what did he call that channel? Sophia something or other.
Yeah, the
Sophia
music.
Music.
Yeah,
And the one thing that really I couldn't watch it. I tried to watch it. I'm just like I was about to have a seizure watching it. It wasn't the music. It was what was on the video. It was like this spiral. And
yeah.
did you see that?
I've seen a tiny bit of it, I think, just a
And
tiny bit, but I can't watch stuff like that either.
yeah, yeah. See, like that's the only thing that ever disturbed me about him, for real. Like I gave up on it after I realized, all right, Nathan's going through some shit, and then this other guy's a fucking scoundrel,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got nothing against him. I just think that's a little freaky. He's got a part two now,
Yeah,
and it has the same kind of shit, and it's got some letters in the middle, and I don't want to look at them because it's supposed to spell something, but if you
yeah,
look at the letters in the middle, you gotta fucking look at what else going around the whole spiral.
yeah,
It's just like I think that's not healthy for anybody with a seizure disorder. I gotta say, I've got a kind of a seizure disorder, not like a flailing. What do they call that? A grand mal. I don't have any of that, but
right.
I have seizures that like where I just kind of freeze up,
Yeah,
or like I have sleep seizures where I just like kind of like come out of sleep just in a split second, and I feel like I can't breathe whatsoever, and then I have the taste of pennies in my mouth. So
oh, that's not good.
that's how I know it's a seizure. It's like the taste of
Yeah,
metal in your mouth. You know
that's,
what I mean?
yeah, that's no good. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's no good. I was going to ask you something. You forgot. Oh, do you have
Yeah.
a sensitivity to bright lights? Because a lot of people do that don't even have MS. You know what I mean? Like I,
Well, yeah.
especially white
The
light.
well, in certain cases, yeah. Like well, flashing bright lights freak me out. Like it freaks my brain out. I mean, it takes me it it's something I can't look at now. I mean, like back when I was a kid, I could look at a rave and be like, whatever. And
Yeah,
now it's like I can't look at that. But the with I have something called optic neuritis, which comes with MS, where your optic nerves swell, and then all of a sudden everything looks like a smudge, like a and I'm
yeah,
lucky that I can cross my left eye inward and almost see everything clear. But if
yeah,
I make it straight, everything looks like a blur. But if I
yeah,
cross my inward, I can see everything. And this eye doesn't work to begin with. This eye used to wander out until I had a surgery on it because I used to have a strabismus, it's called. My eye used to wander out that way. When I was a
mm,
kid, I had surgery on that when I was 7. They cut the muscles around the eyes and around the eye and retied them. It didn't work too well, so I got it again when I was 15, and then I finally got I was so fucked in the head about the fact that my eye wandered out like that, and girls made fun of me, guys made fun of me, the whole fucking school made fun of me. And then when I was 15, it was fixed enough that I could fucking get confidence enough to do things, play music, and fucking live life.
yeah. Wow,
Um, and
wow.
now I have to cross my inward, because of optic neuritis. I've got optic neuritis in this eye too, the one that wandered out. I can't really see through this eye, all of my eye, because of the optic neuritis. I mean, the strabismus, the eye going that way in this eye, all of my vision is like this out of my left eye.
Yeah, wow.
So I have to cross my eye inward because this is the only barely working eye, and they work together when I cross my eye inward. It's so fucking weird. It's kind of like too much to talk about.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you brought it up, Jim, because do you remember a while ago, I wanted of my book, my true story, and you mentioned that is it on audio and audio
Hey,
book and
Liz, you roboted out for a sec. There was a
oh,
little bit
sorry,
of that's no,
sorry,
it's not your fault. It's okay. It's some cyber disturbance. It's all good. Just say it again.
I moved the laptop. Sorry, Jim. Hang
No,
on,
it's okay. It's okay.
1 sec. Oh, that's better. Okay, so a while ago, um, I mentioned I'd like to send you a copy of my true story, and you mentioned asked if it was on audiobook, and it's not. And can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so 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 I don't know. There was talk that I should do like a, like an hour or two once a week or every couple of days of my book until the whole book's uploaded on YouTube. But I'm a bit nervous about doing that. I don't know why I'm nervous. I think it's because it's open comments, but like maybe I could just leave, maybe I could, I can't shut the comments unless it's like for children and it's not suitable for children. So the comments will have to be opened. But I don't know. Like, I don't know
So
why I'm nervous because it's been out there for years now, and it like I
are
don't
you
know.
are you afraid to put your voice to it? Is that like is it going to be a
No,
little harder?
no, it's not. I'm not afraid to put my voice to it. I'm afraid. Yeah, I shouldn't be afraid. There's no. I shouldn't be afraid. I'm afraid of people's judgment, and it's going to be harsh
Oh, yeah,
because
about your story.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I've done some pretty like wrong things in the past. I've made really idiotic choices, and I'm just a little bit scared of that. But I shouldn't be because I've copped a lot of shit on when the book was published, and the years after, I copped a lot of shit on social media. So I've already copped it, but YouTube's a little bit different. I don't know why. It's I
It
don't
could
know
be
why.
it could be a little bit freaky of a. I mean, I've been learning about that, especially with
Yeah.
this Jesse Davis shit and all the
Oh,
fucking
there you go.
infighting
There
and
you go. See, it's
yeah.
easy to be misunderstood, and yeah, it's people are harsh, and it's but I mean, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care because it will help more people than like it, it's already helped heaps of people. So I've got to bring that confidence back, and and then one day I was considering doing it, and the day I uploaded a clip of I don't know what it was, one of Owen Benjamin's shit things, and someone wrote under it, when are you gonna like you should do read your story on YouTube, and I thought, okay, all right, I'll do it. I will do it. I'll start doing it because
You could make a compilation and like make a whole big like you could do it piece by piece and then all like make it put it all together and then you got like a whole big like
that's it, like a playlist. Yep, Jim. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna do. Fuck
So
it.
like
I'm gonna do it.
how
Right.
long you have how much like I remember at first it took a long time to be able to go after over 15 minutes of time for a video. Remember, have you had that where you can't go past 15 minutes?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's on my
You
backup
start
channel.
out,
Yeah, yeah,
and then now
yeah.
now I've got the option to do 24 hours of stream. So like,
Wow,
but that
wow.
I got that option like long before I even started streaming, and like it's like, what am I going to do for 24 hours?
That's
Uh,
great.
you
Yeah,
know, she.
like, I think I don't think I can read the whole lot in one go, but I will do, like, pa chapters,
Oh
like, at a
yeah, yeah,
like,
and like I
yeah,
said, you could just paste them together. Like if
that's
you have
it.
somebody who knows how to put all the stuff together for you, so you don't have to,
Oh,
unless you know how to do that.
no, I don't know how to do
Like it's pretty easy. Like, oh, I mean, like shit, I could do it. I've got Gold Wave. That's like, and I've got a lot of time on my hands. Shit. I mean, if you can get the pieces of the things recorded, I could paste them all together, and that's no problem. I could make a whole big long thing that I could send to you. I mean, it's no problem. I'd
But
be
would
happy to do that.
people Yeah, thanks, Jim, that's really kind of you, but do you think people would listen to the whole lot in one go? Because ages ago, I did read some chapters. There's a free audio thing that uploads to Apple and Google and all the little podcasts out there. I was doing podcasts, that's what I was doing, and it's all free.
Oh,
And so
well, so you
so,
gotta have like a cell phone to have that.
I can't remember. Yeah, and a laptop. I think I recorded it on the
You can
laptop.
do it on. I can get it on a laptop. See, but I've got a Microsoft. Can you do that
Yeah,
on?
yeah, and
No,
and and so I uploaded all of those, but it was really rough. Like like it wasn't like it. I did a lot of different parts to each chapter, and I think I got like one chapter from the end, which the last chapter is the biggest chapter of the book and the best chapter. But I just got caught up with other things, and family life took over, and I forgot all about the last chapter. And I thought, shit, maybe I should put it up on YouTube. Fuck it, I'll do it, Jim. I'll do it. It's only YouTube. No one cares, do they? There's a billion channels out there. No one's gonna. It'll be
wow.
all right.
So like, well, you could start it
It'll.
off with like, so you have it all recorded already.
Mm, it, yeah, but I can't upload those podcasts to YouTube. I have to do it fresh on YouTube, right?
You have to like do a retake of all of it, or just like
Yeah,
redo it.
yeah. I have to start at the beginning again. So
Yeah,
so
that's the
I'm
way
trying
I
to.
am with recording music. Totally like I get so obsessed about how's this gonna sound, and like every time I get so obsessed with how my voice is gonna sound.
Yeah,
Um,
because you're an artist. Yeah, you're a
yeah,
musician.
I
That's
I get
normal.
I get so obsessed with that, and it's almost like uh, what do they call it? What Nathan has, autism. I'm on the autistic spectrum, I think, probably.
You know, it's funny you say that because I reckon everybody's on the spectrum.
I know.
Like, I freaking did a
The people
test.
who think
Yeah,
a lot of great thoughts are on that spectrum, and you can't hate on it, right? I mean, shit.
it's nuts. I reckon, like, I did a test, Jim, ages ago, and it came up that I'm like, yeah, autistic. And I thought,
And
okay,
that's, of course they're gonna say that, though. I mean, like, but you know what I think it is really? I think that it's a person just like thinks differently than all these other retards who want to all think the same. You know?
well, Jim, I'm thinking, right? So were were there autistic people before the word autism came into play? Like, how did they like gauge autism before?
exactly.
Do you understand? Like,
And
so so
they tied it in. They had other names for it. What was it? Uh, Attention deficit hyperactive disorder.
yeah, but
That
before that came in, right?
that's
So
what they gave me that diagnosis. They should have gave me the fucking before that. It would have been autism. They would have called me autistic because that's technically I examined myself and the way I've acted all my life. And I act like an obsessive person who obsesses over the weirdest shit, like accordions.
yeah, but that's a passion, right? That's
Yeah,
not
that's
yeah, that's
part of
just
it.
a passion,
Like
something you like.
obsession, like of all spectrums, like obsession with females that didn't work out too well because once you get fucked over, then all of a sudden, when you got an autistic mind, you just don't think like straight anymore. You don't trust them anymore. You don't trust anybody after you get fucked over enough. You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean?
yeah, but Jim, that's not I think that's not just autistic people. I think that's a heart issue, like yeah, when your heart's like been crushed and deceived and tricked. I think I think it's
Yeah,
a normal reaction. I honestly do. Like because
it
we're not
is,
to
but I
have
gotta say, I got too too angry about all of it. I didn't ever beat any girl. I got angry. I've cursed at girls. Like I've had two girlfriends, and I've cursed at both of them, and I regret it because I was young
mm,
and I was
yeah,
jealous. And I'm like, why do you want to hang out with this guy? I'm like, I'm your boyfriend. We live together. Why do you want to hang out with this dude?
yeah, that's a normal reaction.
And
Why would you? Yeah.
I
Yeah, yeah,
didn't I didn't want that. And then
yeah,
it
that's
became an obsession, just kind of like the accordion, and how like it's almost like I became so obsessed with instruments that fucking nobody plays, and I can work on these things and tune them and fix them and do all kinds of shit with them. It's just like I can't fix a girl because when a girl fucks me over, there's no fixing that.
no, no,
And
and
that's the kind of autism I got. Like I can't fix broken things, and then I don't leave good enough. What's the term? Can't leave good enough alone. I mean, like that's kind of like the way I've been with females in the past, but I've only had two that were for real. The others were just long distance, and I never got to meet them, and
Mhm.
they just kind of screwed me up in the head because they were crazy. But I'm
Yeah,
crazy too,
yeah, and
in my own ways.
yeah,
Still
the
shivering. It's getting colder. Oh my god.
so how are you gonna warm up?
This has been embarrassing, man. I'm sorry.
Don't be embarrassed. Have you got a heater there?
You know what? I should open the. Oh god, I don't want to get out of bed. My legs aren't working too well right now. Well, they don't work well ever.
So who do you live with? Who's there in the house with you?
And I live by myself.
Oh God,
Yeah,
where's family?
my parents. Well, they're disabled too, but they should be in nursing homes, but I don't want them to be there. But they're going to be there soon enough. They live
Yeah,
right around the corner in my neighborhood, right on Redwood Avenue. I live on Chestnut Oak, and
yeah,
they're just right around the corner. My sister lives about 15 minutes away, and my brother, unfortunately, lives about 150 miles away now.
oh, that's a long way. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
thank
who
God.
do you call if you need a hand? Who do you
Um,
call?
my nephew, he helps me out, but he's really busy, and he has to work out in Virginia all the time, and sometimes Pennsylvania, and
Oh,
outer Western Maryland, and
oh.
all the oh man, this Zen Tablikin, this social worker, or whatever, a caseworker that's
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be helping me out because I'm disabled, blah blah blah. She's been a real fucking nothing burger. I mean, like I haven't gotten any help. I talked to her in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
2023, and then nothing. Then all these fucking illegals started coming into America, and now it's like she's saying, "Well, it's a little strapped at the moment," kind of like saying it like, "Yeah, we're a little too bogged down," kind of shit. It's like, what do you? Wait a minute, why? I want to say, is it because of the illegals? But
Yeah.
I can't say that without them flip her. She's a real SJW. I looked her up because I couldn't get a hold of her. I found
Wow.
her on Facebook, and she's got
Yeah.
this diatribe about first she I don't care about Trump. But she starts out with Trump, and then she starts out and talks about, well, if you complain about Black Lives Matter and you want to have COVID protests, you're not my friend on my Facebook. Like she's like a little kid acting like a toddler. And her name is Zen Tablikin, this Asian chick who reminds me of Nathan's brother Liam. His wife is just like her, like a carbon copy SJW little Zoomer. You know, it's just like
Wow.
I can't stand Zoomers. They're all the same. They're all a fucking carbon copy.
Now they can't all be the same, Jim. They
Yeah.
can't. There's got to be one or two that are normal.
I mean, you'd probably have to move out to the countryside to find
Yeah.
people that are not like
Yeah.
this. Like out here, everybody's left wing, and even the right wing people, they just fucking cuck to the left. You know, like it's the same with the politicians. They do the same thing. You know, it's kind
So,
of it's a shame. But,
so, yeah, yeah. So, how do you get food? Where's your food?
well, I I got food like uh, once my dad can't be around, I don't know what's gonna happen. My dad helps me out with food, and the government, the SNAP card, the food stamp card doesn't work anymore. And for some reason, they're not giving it back to me. It started before COVID. They wouldn't take care of it during COVID, and then after COVID, they said I'm not eligible for it, even though I'm more disabled than they fucking even can imagine. You know, fucking um but you know, shit.
What the
I gotta
fuck?
find a new social worker, motherfucking uh America the beautiful, right?
That's not right. Isn't there a church near you that can come and like help you with stuff like that? There's got
That
to
might,
be.
yeah, I don't know how like see churches around here, you never know what they're gonna provide for anybody. They're just churches. And maybe the up the street there's a Catholic church.
Mhm.
My mom used to be a member of that church, Immaculate Heart of Mary, and
Mhm.
I yeah, I think they have food shit that they give, you know. But
Yeah, they'll put something
um,
around to help you. I remember when I was growing up and Dad got cancer when I was 8 years old, right? And he couldn't work anymore. He's in hospital. And St. Vincent de Paul, who were attached to the Catholic Church back then, they used to come round and help Mum. They used to bring groceries. They used to bring us toys at Christmas, you know. They
yeah,
weren't really good condition, but they still helped, you know. They will visit and they will help you. Like, you've got to reach out, Jim. You can't
yeah,
be sitting with no quilts and no food, that's no good, Jim. You gotta, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the biggest problem right now is that it's not the fact not the blanket. It's that the air conditioner hasn't been taken out yet, and my nephew's been putting that off, and I'm
Mm.
supposed to see him tomorrow, so I hope he
Oh,
takes.
are you? Okay. All
I
right.
hope he takes it out, but like he's also got to pick up an instrument from somewhere, and then he's got to be somewhere else, and I don't know. I don't want to bog him down with stuff because he's but shit.
Yeah, but you need help, and you gotta reach out, Jim. Like
My
I know it's
sister,
hard. I know it's hard as a man, especially, but you gotta do that. You gotta be warm, and you gotta have a little bit of food there. Yeah.
yeah, there's reasons I don't eat a lot of food these days, and it's because of my neurogenic bowels, and drinking a lot of liquid makes my bladder a mess because I have a neurogenic bladder too, and that is not a typical form of constipation or not being able to pee. It's because the organs are starting to fail, and eventually I'm gonna have to have tubes coming out of me. That's just the way it is. As for now, I'm just gonna keep living life, right?
Yeah, that's it. Because you don't know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
for all we know, we're just gonna get nuked. Fucking who knows?
Yeah, none of us know, do we? Like,
Yeah,
you
especially
know,
now. Now is kind of a sketchy time. There's been sketchy times in the past, but this time is, I think it's a little sketchier than usual.
do you? Jim, why do you feel that?
Well, after the whole worldwide fraud of COVID,
Oh.
they showed everybody what's up,
Hmm.
and then now they got this whole climate crisis, carbon
Hmm.
credit bullshit going on.
Yeah,
They're, they'll pull the carbon credits over here. That's coming next here. I'm sure it's going on in Canada,
yeah,
probably in England.
yeah,
Who knows? Is it over in Australia?
yeah. They're annoying farmers. They're going on farmers' land and
Yeah,
doing
it's
all sorts of crazy
they
shit.
do it all over the fucking earth, man. All over the earth, they're doing the same thing. It's sick. They're destroying farmers. Why?
Yeah, the poor farmers here.
It
I
makes me
couldn't
want to
believe.
fucking cry, dude.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah. Try and think positive, Jim. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it is bad. It is, but we're aware of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they've done bad things in the past.
no,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like in our mum and dad's and grandparents' days, like, World War One, the Depression, you know what I mean? Think about the things your parents lived through, and it's amazing. The 20th and 21st centuries are insane. They're just but like the world's always been crazy. I think it's just so in our face now that we can see it
Yeah,
so much. And
they're rubbing it in everybody's face. You
yeah,
know?
and it's almost like too much, you know what I mean? Like I had to pull back from it because I went on, oh shit, I hate Twitter, and I don't go on it much, but I went on it like as the Middle East crisis broke out, and oh my gosh, Jim, I swear I had PTSD for 2 days. I had to get off. I had to I went to church and lit some candles. I had to pull right back and forget what I had seen on there because
Yeah,
it's just
step away
it,
from it. Yeah,
Yeah,
get away from
it
it.
was too much. Like, we're not designed to see that much, like, traumatic things and events, and it's not good for our hearts and minds. It's bad. Like, yeah. Anyway,
Absolutely. And man, I remember back and during 9/11, 2001, I was working in this building and it wasn't that high, but I was on the top floor of this building that was high enough that all of a sudden I hear about the Twin Towers getting with the planes going in there. And
wow.
I thought all of America was under attack. And
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
the I'm up there and I'm like, "Oh my god, I gotta get out of here." I started having a panic attack. My
yeah,
girlfriend was elsewhere working at her job. She was having a panic attack too.
yeah.
So I'm just
Wow.
like, "I gotta get out of here." I'm telling my boss and like she was giving me shit for wanting to leave. I'm just like, "Look, I gotta go. I'm not having a good time. My girlfriend's not having a good time about this." And then you know, come after that, once all this passes, 9/11, everything, then there's this new thing where in the mail, people are getting uh, politicians are getting anthrax in their mail. Did you hear
I
about
remember
that?
that. Yeah, we thought America was going to get attacked too. We were watching it live on TV when the towers fell, and then the one near the Pentagon thingy, and we thought, yeah, America was like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, it fucking
Wow.
that's one thing. That's the one day that I'll never forget. Like every little split second, well, not every minute of that day, I think I
Yeah,
remember because
yeah,
all the thoughts that went through my head, like, and watching all the shit on the television, all the weird fucking shit I'd never seen before. I was like, whoa, holy crap, man. But
yeah.
like after that, I still worked at PDP up in that building. And after that, there was this anthrax scare because one of these senators got something in the mail with anthrax after that because, well, the news coined it as an Al Qaeda attack, uh, fucking bioterrorism. And then I was working in a mailroom at the same time that happened. I'm just like opening these letters, like fucking taking these things out to give to whoever. And I'm just opening these things. I'm just like, oh my God. I'm starting to get, I'm only 22 years old at that point. I'm just getting paranoid about the anthrax in the mail. And I'm like, holy shit.
Wow.
That was like a little bit traumatic.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
Of course it
it
was.
wasn't, you don't even need anthrax though. Like when you open up these letters, man, like when it goes up your nostrils, all that fuzz and shit, that alone just makes your sinuses ugh, ache. It's awful.
Yes, of course, Jim. And heaps of young men would have been absolutely traumatized during that time. Like, honestly,
Yeah, my fucking my one of my best friend joined the fucking Marines because of that.
oh wow.
And
Wow.
I'm glad he didn't I'm glad he was only reserve, and he wasn't you know
Deployed. Yeah.
like drawn out to the Afghanistan or any of that bullshit.
Wow.
That was all a scam. All of it. The 20 some years of fucking wars with fucking people we have nothing to do with except for
Wow.
money. It's all about money. It's
It's yeah. Yeah.
money and power.
Well, it used to be, I'm not sure if it still is now, but it used to be arms is the biggest money maker in the world. It's not oil and it's not drugs. I thought it was oil, but it's not. It's arms. weapons. You know
weapons.
what I
Yeah,
mean? The military. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
like the,
that's the biggest money mover. That 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 like it's higher than
and like
oil
how much
or
money they
drugs.
spend on all these fucking killing machines,
That's
all
it. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's sick. And
That's
then
it.
like and
Yeah.
they blame everybody for carbon fucking problems when
Oh yeah.
they're the
That's
ones making all the fucking bullshit that they claim is a
yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
They're just we're being played. Everybody's being played, just like they were with COVID. Just like everybody's going to be played for everything else.
Yeah.
It's sad to see all this.
Yeah. Because yeah, that's it. We see it. We see it. So much of it.
And a lot of people just can't see it. Like they don't want to see it, even if they can see it. They don't want to see it. They're just willfully ignorant. It's unfortunate, and to see all these people, all these masked people walking around still after all this shit. After they said, "Oh, masks don't really do anything." Yeah, oh, we are. Everybody should have already known that. I already knew that. A
Yeah.
lot of people
They'll
I
never
knew already knew that, but they're still wearing the fucking masks. It's
over here too. Over here, Jim.
yeah, it's
We still
everywhere.
gotta,
It's retarded. It's like we're not fucking Japan. We're not China. We're not fucking wearing masks. We're
it was
fucking westernized
crazy.
societies don't wear masks. It's
It was
bullshit.
crazy. I saw a lady on the bus with two tiny little children with masks on the other day.
Oh man, that's so fucking sad.
The little kids, tiny, 2 and 3 years old, Jim. I
Yeah,
thought, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like, the people got freaked out. They did a number on people,
yeah,
Jim.
and their children, and like to
They're
watch videos
scared.
of the parents on the airplanes trying to force masks on their children.
Oh,
And like
wow.
almost, it looks like they're like fucking like gagging them with a fucking mask. It's
It
just
does. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
disgusting. And I hope that
Well,
stays away forever. I don't want that to come back. They like for a while they were like talking about this new variant,
mm-hmm.
but like I don't think
Mm-hmm.
they can get it. People aren't going to wear masks again, and if they are going to, then I've totally lost hope. If they're all going to do that again, I think I've lost hope.
Yeah, I don't think they can pull that off again.
I hope not.
I don't think they can, Jim.
There has to
Like,
be rebellion if they try to, you know.
yeah, that, yeah, yeah,
I mean,
I
it
think,
doesn't have to be like a mass rebellion. It has to be rebellion in the sense of, no, I'm not going to do it. It's like that the American thing. They were not brainwashing, but shoving down children's throat. There was this thing called dare to keep kids off drugs.
oh,
Uh,
yeah, we have something like that here too. Yeah.
yeah, and fucking it's
Well,
like dare to keep kids off fucking COVID shots. That's what they need
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah.
Disgusting, man.
Like,
Like fucking jabbing the children. Jesus. That's
yeah, I'm
mad.
still shocked that the world shut down for 2 years. I'm still a
Oh
bit in
yeah.
shock over that, Jim. Like, it still blows my mind that, and I think that was a test to see how
Yep.
much
That's
we
right.
we would accept. And unfortunately, the majority accepted it all.
Yep.
And it's a test run for whatever they've got, like for
That
next year or the year after. And they won't pull the same virus bullshit again. I don't
it'll be
think
something else. It'll
it'll be
be
something else. Yeah,
like
exactly.
I think climate's gonna have to do a lot with it.
Yeah, I think you might be
Climate
right.
crisis bullshit, like the
Yeah, because they've got enough lunatics on that train that
yeah.
believe all that shit. Like, I mean, the climate's been changing since like the Earth was formed. They're fucking insane. Like, sorry, Jim, to swear, but they really are.
No, that's all right. It's totally
And
It's
I don't,
worth
you
it.
know, I don't understand. Like,
it's
it's
it,
simple, you know. It's been hot and cold. There've been droughts. There've been hurricanes. There've been tornadoes since time began. People are just so stupid.
and
Like,
they're acting like all this hot weather that's like really not that hot compared to some years. I mean, like this year for America on the East Coast, it was like mild as crap, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's so hot." No, it's like 90 some degrees. It's like nothing at all. Come on, it's so retarded.
it is.
I
Like,
mean,
all right, you know, the first year that the virus was here, all right, everybody was sort of feeling their way. Fuck, it might be a real virus. We don't know what they're doing. What the fuck are they doing? You know, and then it just went to a level where people knew, all right, this is all bullshit. No one's freaking dying. There's not billions of people dying. You know, this is all bullshit. But the climate thing, no, I'm sorry. You know, like that's been going on. Let me think since the 70s, like
yeah,
and 80s, you know, like every earthquake, every tidal wave, oh, climate change, climate change. They're all freaking psychos.
but you know the crazy thing is though they can fuck with the weather with geoengineering, which I think they're doing now.
They
Why
can.
all
Yeah, I
those
believe
trails up
that.
in the skies? It's not jet trails. It's fucking. It just sits there and then it spreads out, becomes
Yeah,
this fake cloud, and I see that all the time over my sky. Fucking this stream. Oh, it's just a contrail. No, it's not a contrail. It's something that spreads out, turns into a cloud that's not real, and then all this rain comes down. So who the fuck is doing that? I wonder if it's a human being behind the engine, because if there it was a human being, they would not, if they had any kind of empathy in their hearts, they would not do that. But they are doing it. It's all over the place here. It's all over the place everywhere, it seems. Maybe do they have it going on in Australia?
oh yeah, Jim. Oh
Yeah, you
fuck
see
it.
it up in the skies too. And
Yeah, really
it,
weird. Like,
it's some part of their agendas, whoever the fuck they are, you know.
yeah, that's right. And
And
and yeah,
you can kind of point at some of the key players who put themselves out there, like Klaus Schwab and his gang of no fucking nothings, and you got Anthony Fauci and his gang of nothings, and all these politicians and their gangs of nothings, and but then you got people that are more powerful that I don't think we even know their names.
that's it. That's it. Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah,
we won't. We'll never know.
yeah,
And there's a lot of fingers in the pie. You know what I mean? There's a
right.
lot of like with the COVID mess, you saw that. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, yeah,
Everybody's got their, you know, their little slice. Oh yeah, I'll have a few billion here, and I'll
and
have a few billion there. You know, and they sort of share it out amongst themselves. It's disgusting. It
yeah.
always boils down to money, Jim. It's always money. They're always, yeah. It's disgusting.
Money, power, and being told to do something. They're just puppets being paid.
Mm,
And
yeah.
fucking Biden, why is he giving so much money? All right, so first of all, he's giving so much money over to Ukraine, and now everybody's so fucked up about uh, Israel and Palestine that the gear shift and they don't talk anything about Ukraine anymore. And before, like fucking, there was so many people dying, and they kept talking about it, and talking about the billions that have been sitting over there, and that they're not even complaining about it on the news. They just say, "Well, as a matter of fact," like kind of like, yeah, Joe Biden sent 15 billion over to Ukraine. Okay, while everybody's dying in America. Sick.
That's so sad. See, this
It
is
is.
where I go back to Putin's got the right idea. Russia for Russia, and it should be America for America.
I know, right?
Fuck the
Right?
money leaving your shores. That's insane. It's just fucking insane. Sorry,
And
Jim, but
no,
wow.
no, it's not. It's you're right, and like, and God forbid anybody should say anything like that, like Putin. Oh my God. Well, yeah, he might not be the coolest dude, but he had some good fucking ideas about sticking up for your own damn nation and
Yeah,
kicking out all the fucking transsexual shit.
yeah,
I
yeah. He
mean,
sorted that right out.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
None of that here, thanks. You want to do it? Go in your bedroom, shut the door, and keep it off the streets and away from our kids.
that,
Simple.
that's the way
Simple.
it should be for every society because that's
Exactly.
common sense, common
It's
sense.
common sense. Yeah. Don't do that shit in front of our little children. Fuck off. You
Yeah,
know? Yeah, yeah, and Putin got it right, and he got it right too. Like, I mean, they did invade Afghanistan, and I mean, even Afghanistan sent Russia packing. Like, but then there's not much other countries that Russia will go after. Like it's really interesting, and
yeah,
they certainly don't send their billions to other countries, as far as I know. Or maybe
yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Maybe.
America's got to be that kind of fucking piece of shit that does that because they can
But
do
we
that.
do it too, Jim. We fucking do it too.
All
Australia,
westernized societies. Yep. Like, yeah.
it's crazy. I don't understand.
And then the citizens suffer of these
Of
westernized
course.
societies.
Of course.
Well,
Poor
these
America.
it's
It breaks my
disgusting.
heart, Jim. You guys were a massive, prosperous, wonderful nation.
I
You
know.
were.
Once upon a time.
But I know that America it is an idea, right?
It
America,
was.
yeah, it's an idea, but it's a beautiful idea, and it was a prosperous,
it
beautiful,
felt
great
good, man, going
country.
to fucking 4th of July fireworks when I was a kid. It's like, yeah, God bless America. And now
Yes,
I'm
the
just
land
like,
of the free and the brave, home of the brave, land of the free.
home of the brave, home of the fucking cowards, home of the
Well,
fucking minion fucking politician cowards. I mean, the brave being the people, but like unfortunately they're being brave under false context or pretext or whatever the hell.
yeah,
false,
there's that
false
too.
lies,
Yeah,
indoctrination.
yeah, they were controlled. They sent young men to die.
Yep,
Yeah, dirty government, the dirty, filthy government. And it's gotten so big now, the government. I honestly don't know. The only way to come back from that,
it's all.
sorry, is a coup. The
Yeah,
people have to
probably.
step in and throw the whole lot of them out, burn it to the ground, and start afresh with small government in your own communities and rebuild from there. Fuck this massive government you guys have
That's
got there. A thing they're freaking they've invaded every section of your lives. It's disgusting, Jim. It breaks my
yeah,
heart.
yeah, and it's like there's more of us than there are of them. So what's going on?
Bingo, bingo. See, this is that's what they fear. See, that's why they've been trying to like disarm you guys. But I mean,
Yeah,
my son goes, they'll never disarm America. Never, no matter how big the government gets, they'll
it's it,
never
it it seems like
take you
they tried
weapons.
to. They tried to with all
They
that Sandy
tried.
Hook bullshit. That was
Yeah,
all fucking big bullshit pile. And then
yeah,
all the other mass shootings that were bullshit. And then
yeah.
some of them were probably real, but it was hard to tell because some of
It's
them
hard
seemed
to
so
tell.
goddamn phony.
Exactly.
Uh,
And they'll never disarm yous. Never.
I
But
don't
but
think
they
so.
your government is way too big. It's just out of control. Like, yeah, wow. Wow.
Like since they put out medical marijuana, actually this isn't from the dispensary. This marijuana is really mild because it's homegrown. And uh, can I tell you? All right, I'll tell you who grew it. JJ Hempcrete Bear.
Oh,
Dude, like I love his fucking CBD rub, man. Like it's one of the only things that helps my left hand. My left hand, I
Really?
pick with my left hand, and this part of my hand. Oh shit, this part of my hand
Really?
is messed up, and I that CBD rub it fixes it up for a good few hours, and no other CBD ointments do that.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he sent me some doobie for pretty cheap, and it's homegrown. And there's something to be said for some good homegrown
Yeah.
compared like the dispensary stuff. Some of it's too powerful. That's
Oh,
why I
really?
got some of this mild stuff from him.
Is
I,
it? It's too
yeah.
strong. Dispensary stuff. Wow.
Oh man, like
That's interesting.
my tolerance has gone too far up when I smoke the dispensary stuff. I don't get paranoid. I used to get fucking. I'd take one puff a pot when I was before I got on benzodiazepines because I started having panic attacks.
Yeah.
Before I got on them, I could smoke one puff of weed and I'd start to melt down. Like
Wow.
I had a real problem. And then once I got on the fucking benzos, like smoking it is like smoking a cigarette. It's like nothing. My tolerance through the roof. But it helps me urinate. That's the good thing about it. That's the good thing. And there's nothing that the doctors can do to help neurogenic bladder. There's really nothing they can do except stick a tube into you. And I don't need that yet.
No.
Need that
And,
shit.
and yeah, I'm just interested in the homegrown is better for you than the the dispensary stuff. That's mind blowing to me.
Yeah,
Like
well, it's not that it's better, but it's not as strong.
it's milder. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And it might not be, I mean, it might not be as pure as the, even though it's like very strong stuff, but they've got weaker stuff at the dispensaries. I think I'm going to go for that from now on. I don't want any more 30% plus. That's just like, you know, it doesn't blow my mind. In fact, it doesn't really do anything. The stronger the THC, I just don't feel it. Like I feel more from lower THC content and the rest of the cannabinoids and the terpenes and stuff. And it's a lot of weird science to it, but I think I figured it out. And as long as it helps me go to the bathroom on, and you know, some used to help me walk, but my legs are getting to the point where I can't really walk anymore without a rolling walker, a rollator as they call it. And when I go out, I have to get in a wheelchair now, but I can't roll myself because I mucked up my shoulder blades. I had winged scapulas. I don't know if that you know what that means. Where your shoulder blades are deteriorating from atrophy underneath them.
Oh, ouch. Yeah.
But you know, like the one thing that oh shit, I wish I could get my legs back, but like um my arms are doing a hell of a lot better. But I got this stretchy rubber band. It's like here it is, it's like this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, I exercise with that every once in a while, and well, every, twice a week, I guess.
That's good.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I have to get off here. I have to go to the bathroom now that I had a puff.
Yes.
It
Yes.
it really does work. I mean,
That's good. It's
anyway,
been nice chatting with you, Jim.
it definitely was a good time talking to you. Thanks for talking. It was good times.
No worries. You take care. Bye for now.
All right, till next time.
Okay, bye.